Okay, hello, hello. This is the live stream on Tuesday night, 7:30 Dutch time. Welcome to the stream. Let's just check the sound, the audio. Hello. Okay, is the audio good? Good. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. So tonight, I will share something. Hi, John. Good to know the audio is good. So I hope that if this continues like this, I don't have to every time ask you if the audio is good, because apparently it's working, and that's just great. So I don't know about you, how you are feeling, but with me, I don't know. It's a kind of a lot of things happening. It's a big roller coaster of feelings, some kind of frustrations, challenges, stuff that I don't like to do, but I have to do. And that brings me every time really back to what the fuck do I feel? How do I feel? Not in the moment that I'm frustrated, not that I'm when I'm frustrated, I think my brain goes like, the reflection happens right away, like, oh, what the fuck, I'm so frustrated, how am I feeling? Not exactly like that, but a little bit later, there usually comes a moment like, what is going on? Really, what is really going on? And you can never be sure because your mind just creates all these ideas about what's really going on. But you can just reflect on what feelings you have, the sensations you have in your body. Like, is it a frustrating sensation? Is it a wanting of something? Is it desires? Is it aggression? Sometimes, or actually many times, most of the times, because we are so oppressed in our behaviors and because of social structures, you can't even really always immediately know what's going on. You can't discover this right away because you just have all these layers and layers of conditionings and of the way it's supposed to be. So, sometimes, well, my behavior was just not so long ago, this evening. It was a little bit assertive in a way, and a bit, I was a bit short to my friend. We were having dinner, and I felt that I was kind of irritated. So, you can think, I'm irritated, but this irritation in a way is like hidden aggression. It's like, I don't want this. I have enough of this. I'm fed up with this shit. It is actually aggression, but we don't like a lot of things in our lives. We don't like a lot of emotions that are coming up through our body, through our sensations, that we put it away and we say like, oh, well, I don't really want to know. It's not convenient now, whatever it is I'm feeling. It's unpleasant what I'm feeling. And we all have to deal with these things. It's all the time continuously happening, even in just one day. Just one day. Just one moment. One moment in endless time and space. It happens. And it is okay. It's more than okay to allow yourself these frustrations, feelings. I did find it difficult just tonight, but I was not running away from it. I was trying to, in a way, deal with it, digest it, struggle with it, everything. It's all happening. It's like a big bomb explosion. It's going all directions. It's going inward, it's going outwards, go up, down. Wow. Amazing. Incredible. Sorry. So, yes, we're humans. We are just very vulnerable human beings. We are fragile. We are imperfect in this perfection of being a fuck up, being lost. And maybe you might feel you are lost. Only you know what's happening with you right there, or any other moment. But I can reassure you that in this feeling lost, you are never lost. You are never, ever, ever, ever lost. And I've been very afraid to feeling lost. I've lived a long period in my life trying to fight this feeling of feeling lost. I was fighting this while I was growing up with my parents. I was fighting this when I was living with my friends abroad and we had a little community. I was fighting this feeling of complete insecurity, the loss of this security that's not a security, that the illusion of the security, that loss. I was fighting that illusion. And it was really hard. It was hard to give up this fight, to surrender to whatever it is, whatever you're experiencing. Ultimately, it's all good. Ultimately, it is not the end. It's not even the beginning. It can't even touch you. It can't touch what you are. It's just what is happening. And whatever is happening right now with you, only you can reflect on this. Only you can do this exploration, you can do this search, you can do all that. Because it is all for you, only for you to discover this. To discover that you are never lost, even though you completely feel, experience that you are lost. And I was, and still in a way, I felt very lost in many, many ways. Just living my life as somebody who doesn't really fit in just regular society. And I still don't think I fit in regular society, even though there's many things in society that I find interesting, because we're all people, and that's my connection. Whatever, no matter what your profession or your illusions or your convictions, your religion or your culture, we're all connected, and that is my endless curiosity and wonder and beauty also in this. But anyway, I was saying that I was feeling lost because I felt many, many, many years, and still in a way I do feel this, that I am like, I can't define myself in just one way. I can't define and say, hey, yeah, Lee, yeah, you are this. You are this. What are you doing is this. And what you are is that. And this is my identity. This is what I am. Like, unlike many people who are very convinced of, or at least they give the appearance of being convinced, like, this is what I am. I am a lawyer. I am a father, or a wife. I am, I don't know, whatever kind of job or thing, or I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business coach, I am, well, all these kind of things that, I mean, does this really define who you are? Does it define your essence, your diversity? Does any of the things that you do define you? Or is it just only exploration happening? Is this life an amazing exploration happening in which, you can get lost? You can feel lost, but you're never lost. It's like the maze, and you just walk, you keep on walking, you are looking for a way out, and you get stuck, and you bump into a dead-end street, and you go back and you try to find another way. This maze is like maybe a symbol of the brain trying to figure out how to get out of this, feeling maybe adventurous, but looking for the end of this, the end, or the outcome, or the destination. We have to get there, and it's an interesting game. Yes, we can get in many places just by thinking an idea, or a book you've read, or a story that you remember. You are there. Everything is happening in your brain. All of life is just an imagination. It's a chemical reaction. It's, I don't know. It's just, it's not real. It's all happening in my brain. Last night I dreamt a quite horrible dream in a way. I dreamt my mom died. And it really touched me, and I was very emotional. I remember that I was like kind of crying in my sleep. So it really touched me. But I mean, I spoke to her today because she called me, and we don't speak we don't speak every day, but so it was funny. She phoned me, and then, it's like there is this kind of connection with, oh, there's this fear. Maybe something really horrible happened, but it didn't. It just, I don't know why. I can't really explain. I can't really know why things happen in my life. But they do happen, and they have a certain effect on my body, my emotional body, my mind. But it's not that I'm creating this and that I would like this to be in a certain way. So it's just subjective imagination that we can't escape. We can't escape this imagination. So I think that instead of trying to find this way out of the maze, let's explore all the little things that we bump into on the way, and analyze, explore, wonder about whatever you encounter or you bump into, and maybe you feel agony, you feel frustration, whatever. But with children, I mean, can't stop talking about the childlike mind and the way the child just explores every concept. It goes like, oh, I'm going to make this ship out of little branches and mud, and then there comes somebody else, another child, and they run off and they start climbing the tree, and then they find marbles and they start to play with the marbles, and then they say, oh, I am the captain, and you are you have to sweep the floor of the ship, you know. And then in another moment, they are like, oh, let's play doctor and nurse, and then that's what they are. There's no limit. There is no limit. There's just exploration and excitement, and there's just and to and that's where I am, in a way. That's my life. I am exploring all these different things, concepts, characters. Now I am the partner, then I am the PA of my friend, then I am a coach, then I am the cleaning lady, then I am the girlfriend, then I am the daughter, and then I'm just, I don't know, depressed, then I'm very thrilled. It's very, very adventurous, if you can look at it from a different view, if you can look at your life and whatever comes up in a different way, and if you can see that it's all relative, it's all not so fixed as you might experience it, because maybe you experience um, fixation or frustration because it has to be in a certain way, and um, I have to achieve something because in the eyes of others, the way it should be, and yeah, that's usually what we're busy with. Many people that I speak to, they are busy with others and how you are being perceived, and really, to be honest, at the end, that's all irrelevant. The only thing that really matters is the way you feel and the way you experience life, and from this experience you can perceive all different positions. Uh, you can see yourself as a victim. I have experienced myself for many years as a victim. I thought I was the victim and I should definitely be helped, or I was lost. I felt lost, and I felt, but in this feeling lost, I was also the perpetrator. I was attacking people, manipulating others, because I was wanting to get negative attention from others, because this negative attention became another form of love, because that's the way I got conditioned. So everybody has their own kind of trauma conditioning, and it's up to you to discover this, or you can talk with me about it in a private session to explore this and to reflect on this, because you can rewire, reprogram the way you feel you need it right now to discover what it is that you really need. What is it that you really need? Do you have any idea? Do you know? So you can ask yourself these things. You can maybe reflect on what you want. And it can be very simple, it can be very essential, and this can also include both. Something essential can be very simple. It can be very close to you. Actually, most needs and really things that make you feel at ease and make you feel kind of peace are very, very close to you. They're so close to you that you can't even touch it. You can't even grab it. It's just right here. So discover it. Do that. And allow yourself this exploration. Or just do this. This is my t-shirt, which is a t-shirt I made myself. This is quite nice. And you can just stay true to your bullshit. Because, yeah, it's in essence, it's the same thing. It's the same thing I'm saying, actually. So, your bullshit is your truth. Your, yeah. So you can ask questions if you like through Skype. My Skype address is leehogenberg72, and you can send it to my Skype account. You can also talk with me live if you like, and you can do this also through Skype. You just have to send me that you would like to speak, and then I can call you, and then we can talk here right now. Right now. Yeah. Hello Carlos M. And hello Anne. Good to see you and see your nice emoticons. So this is the way I do the stream. I talk about life's mystery and the practical side of life. Some of my personal stories, my own insights, and how to deal with all that, this whole mixture. And this whole mixture and these challenges, and also to trust your life, to learn to trust your life in whichever way it makes you feel, through sickness, in health, in challenges, in daily situations, frustrations, anything really. Yeah, I didn't share the stream tonight on Facebook. Maybe I can still do that. Let me see. Hello. Oh yeah. Cuckoo. Yeah. Okay, Carlos. Yes, nice that you are new here. I can see that. Where are you from, Carlos? How are you, Anne? If you get here for the first time, you can, of course, I mean, you can watch the stream, but it's actually about you. It's not about me, it's about how you feel. Oh, that's nice. You are from Lisbon. Nice. I used to live in Portugal. Fala também português. Mas, yeah, não fala muito. Okay. Anyway, so you can, what did I say? You can, it's about you. These live streams are about you, how you're doing, what are you feeling, what is happening in your life, how are you dealing with your yeah, well, whatever is happening, how are you dealing with it? And I'm just a reminder, I'm reminding you, I can guide you, I can talk to you, I can listen to you. I'm usually talking because this is a live stream, so I'm usually talking and sending information or you know, just the image of me. But it's really actually about you and connecting in that. So nice that you're good, Anne. You're okay. I don't know if it's okay is good, but anyway, good to know. Yeah. So if you want to share anything about this, you can call through Skype, or you can... No, I'm not a doctor, Carlos. I am more like a... Yeah. More like a conscious talker, and to connect, to make people aware about what's happening, who you are, beyond your ideas about who you are, and what this life is all bringing to you, for you, through you. Yeah. If you like, you can anyway check out my website, which is underneath all the videos on my channel. There you can read everything that you need. Yeah. Fuck, and then I don't know what to say, which is alright. Because we always have to deal with all this social behavior where we have to live up to the expectations of how we should behave in social environments. Sometimes we just don't. We just don't have to. Like now. Anyway, I mean, being part of this stream and of this exposure, which is just, it's in a way just, it's it's voyeurism, I think. I'm not sure if that's the right word, but um, at its most, because I mean, we can watch into their lives at until a certain level in which way we would like to expose this. But then there's the other person on the other side where nothing is really being exposed. So it's really up to you in a certain way how you respect this, how you can relate to this, how you deal with this, because it is actually very intimate, can be very intimate, because I'm just talking to you and assuming that somebody will listen this eventually, but maybe also not. You know, it's not about me, it's just, it's all this information that's going on in between my words and my image and the whole setting. That's what this is really about. So it's a play, it's a discovery, and it's an exploration of interaction, energetic exchange that's happening right now. Okay. Okay. Hi, Brian. Is this... Oh, yeah. Hi, Brian. Yeah. Um, If you would like to, okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Well, Brian is typing, so you can just reflect, contemplate about how you feel by um, listening to your breath, following your breath, and maybe you can sense some sensations in your body somewhere where your attention goes out to reflect on that. What does it do to you? How do the sensations make you feel? Maybe you feel tension, you feel nervousness, or you feel relaxed, you feel your heartbeat, or maybe you don't know what you feel. Everything is alright. It's all good, whatever comes up, or even if there doesn't come up anything. This is one moment where you can reflect on it. It's not for sure the last moment. You can do this many times. Breathing into your belly is a way to release any expectation, and by letting this release happen, your muscles automatically relax, and you can just give in to that. Maybe you can feel like I'm sitting not very comfortable. You can feel that I'm not sitting very comfortable, and change the way you're sitting, or stretch your legs, or let your shoulders just really loose, your arms along your body. Just these simple things that usually have the biggest effect on your well-being. I can anyway recommend doing this once a day, and you don't even have to close your eyes. You can also do this while you're just sitting and sipping your tea or your coffee, because allowing yourself to just sit for a moment like a bag of sand in a way is already like such a gift. It's like, oh, I don't have to live up to anybody but me. I don't have to behave in a certain way. I can just be this big, or whatever, big, small, or tall, or short, or this bag of sand, it's like, you don't have to do anything special. You can all let it just be as it is. You can just fart, you can yawn, you can cry, you can it's all good. Just let it out. Let it out. Release whatever is being released. And drink lots of water. I drink lots of water. I start in the morning drinking hot water, just to start the day, and then I drink another glass of lukewarm water, hot boiling water with cold water, and I actually kind of drink much less tea. I'm a tea drinker, but I respond so quickly to tea, because it's like cleansing the body, and I respond so quickly to it. So I have to pee so quickly after having a tea. So herbal tea, I mean, then, and then I just drink lots of water. And we need that. We need it because it's a clarity that it just helps you to stay close to your transparency in a way. You are this transparency, and clouding it all by drinking lots of coffee, smoking, or whatever kind of habits. I mean, I'm not judging it, but I'm just not a person I can't even do it. I mean, my body just responds immediately. It rejects rejects it. I mean, if I drink a coffee, I can, but I get very hyper. My intestines go like crazy. It's like it has this enormous effect. So I just can't. And I'm in general society. I will be a nuisance. I will be inconvenient because I can't really get along with what most people, I'm not saying everybody, but most people do. But to me, this is like a gift because my body responds so instantaneously that it's like, wow, this is like, it's all the time giving me signs like, oh, okay, so this is the way it responds now, or like that to that. So then I know that, and that's the way it responds to that. So, okay, I know that that works well and that doesn't work well, you know? And most people don't really have this response even anymore. I mean, it's all covered up with all kind of layers of conditioned behavior and also a nutritional behavior. Very interesting subject in which I could talk about this for a very long time because I think there's so much behavior happening, quite incredible. I mean, the smell of, I can think of smells of, especially of of things like coffee or maybe a joint or so, or a cigarette, and there's already some kind of reaction happening, you know. It's quite incredible. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, weird thing. Yeah, okay, wait, I got some messages. Okay, so you're too shy. Okay, that's a pity, Brian. I aspire to be a bag of sand. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's also great. I react to life and react to the reaction on and on and on and on. Yes, me too. I mean, that's the best you can do, Brian. I mean, you react and you reflect. That's what I do. But most people react and also they contra react. There's this, because you can react, respond in an well in a movement of like the movement of less resistance. Like you move, you react, but you can also like contra react, like bang, and then there's this there's an that has a completely different effect. It has an effect on this, maybe the other person, or or an idea, or a situation that you're busy with in your head. And it especially has an effect on this, which might be you, this contracted energy. And this ball of counter-reaction is like it becomes a self-absorbing fire that is, in a way, a destruction. It's the destruction that goes not outwards. In the end, it's not what you're doing to the other. It may be not pleasant, it may be horrible, it may be painful for others. But in the end, it's always coming back to you. It's like a how is it called, that thing that you throw a bamboo? No, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. So learn how to ride the waves, the high waves, and to let yourself just take you on this high wave, even though it's fucking scary. And I am also scary when this happens, but then still, you know, allow this to happen, and then you come at a certain point, and then you go back. It's like your breath goes, and then you're like in like a bag of sand. Or this bag of sand, like, oh fuck. Or maybe you're completely done with everything. You are just this was it. This was the ride. Or maybe you feel like you never want to go up again. But you can't escape this. It will always come again. There will always come another wave. But you don't know where the hell it's going to take you. A boomerang, exactly. That's it. A boomerang. Nice, John. Okay, so maybe the boomerang is a good one to close this beautiful streaming tonight. I really enjoyed it. I hope you did too. And I love to talk with you live next time, or if you want to talk with me private, you can do this in a session. You can book this all on my website. And see you guys next week. Yes? Obrigado. Ciao. Talog. Adios. Arrivederci. See you later. It was lovely. Bye bye.